What's going on YouTube? It's Mike here. Today guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the iPhone 5S in gold. Now if you guys remember, over a week ago now, I got the gold iPhone 5S just after a week of release date. You remember guys, I got the space gray one originally. However, just a few days after usage, I went ahead and returned it. Really wanted the gold one. Waited about a week and then spent about a little under half of my Saturday camping out for the gold one and wound up getting it. Very nice phone overall. I absolutely love it. In terms of different I've noticed between this and my iPhone 5, been very little. However, I love the Touch ID fingerprint scanner and the gold color as well. And we're going to get into all of that plus more in this video. So let's first talk about the box. Obviously, you guys have seen a lot of this in my unboxing. However, I feel like going over some of this stuff is kind of important. You can see the front here, the iPhone 5S. Not going to spend too much time on this. But you can see there, of course, with the white panel, and if you look real closely, you can see the gold too. It's just not that easy to see. You could also argue that it looks silver, and you'd probably get people to agree with you, but there you can see the gold shine a little bit. But very nice looking, a little bit different from what we had on the iPhone 5 box, where the iPhone was kind of to the side, but, you know, whatever. On the side, it says iPhone 5S on both sides, and front, top and bottom, we got our Apple logos, of course. On the back, we got all of our information, you know, 16 gigabyte. This is the 16 gigabyte AT&T model. Tells us everything it includes, and on the very bottom, it's got all my serial number and stuff. You know, stuff you guys wouldn't be interested in. And then opening the box, we have, of course, the star of the show, the iPhone 5S, and just a few things inside here and there, you know, the pamphlet and stuff like that. And you can see I already took the ear pods and charger out. Those will come with it. I have a little separate box here, though. But you'll get a pair of ear pods, you'll get your lightning cable, you'll get everything packed in there, charging adapter. It's all included for you to use your new iPhone. So here it is, the star of the show. I'm already rocking an anti-glare screen protector on it. Wanted to get that. I actually got that on the day I got it, just to keep it as in good condition as possible. See, we got our nice Apple logo boot up screen right there. Let's go over the front of the device. At the top, we got our front-facing camera, our little phone speaker, and then our proximity sensor. Here's our beautiful new home button, sapphire glass with our little gold sensor around it. This is the new Touch ID fingerprint scanner. When I put my thumb on it, it will actually unlock. Very beautiful. On the side here, we got our up and down volume rockers as well as our mute switch. On the top, we got our sleep wake / power button. And on the bottom, we got our 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone, lightning port, and speaker. On the back of the phone, you can see very beautiful gold champagne finish. Absolutely love this. From a distance far or near, looks absolutely beautiful. Right here at the top, we got our 8 megapixel 1080p video recording camera, microphone, and dual flash, one amber, one white, to make face tones and skin tones look just a little bit better. Haven't really had a chance to try that out yet. I will tell you one thing I have had a chance to try out is the new slow-mo feature in burst mode, which is only available exclusively on the iPhone 5S because of camera improvements and also a gimmick to buy it, which works beautifully as well. Slow-mo is just freaking awesome. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, there'll be a playlist in the description with that video if you want to check it out. And keeping the iPhone 5 in mind, as a matter of fact, it shares the same exact two-tone design. As you can see, it's got our white portion on the top and bottom, and then our gold brushed aluminum in the middle. Doesn't matter what angle of light you have on this thing, whatever you wind up putting on it, it just looks beautiful in every corner, every direction. And then on the right side here, we have our little nano SIM SIM tray, and that's pretty much the design, features, look, and so on. So Apple's going to ship this device to you with iOS 7. This is running the most recent version, iOS 7.0.2. Very beautiful running. At first, when I saw iOS 7 back in June at WWDC, I was stunned and amazed by how it looks. I like it a lot. I got really used to it over the summer, so when it came out in September, everyone went crazy for it. I was like, it's alright. You know, Apple said they were going to change the icons a lot, which they haven't at all since release. Maybe this will be something that happens in the future, you never know. I feel like there's much more room for improvement in iOS 7. However, in terms of bugs and glitches since the beta, it's incredible to see it run so smooth. And with the new A7 processor inside the iPhone 5S, you can't go wrong. Goes very fast, speeds are great, and it just runs the best. However, I really haven't noticed a speed dramatic difference. A little from my iPhone 5, it's just not drastic. Right here I have 3 little circles of LTE here, which is built into the iPhone 5s 4G LTE. I'm gonna go ahead and go to apple.com. You can see that's how fast it loaded. We got the iPhone 5C page pulled up here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. You can see running very smoothly and quickly, and then of course if I switch to Wi-Fi it'll go even faster. However, on 3 little circles of LTE, this isn't bad. My favorite feature of the iPhone 5s, of course, is the Touch ID fingerprint sensor. I'm sure that's a favorite for a lot of people. So just to show you how it runs real quick, you just take your thumb or finger, whatever finger it winds up being, just lay it on top a few times as it instructs you, and it pretty much just reads your thumb. You wouldn't think that that home button right on it would just begin to read it. And it's crazy the way it works and how quickly it responds. It doesn't, when you're unlocking your phone, it doesn't even tell you that it's reading your fingerprint. You just lay it on and it automatically knows to do it. It's like a sensor almost. It's very cool, very advanced. You know, Apple's slogan is like forward thinking for this phone. You know, it's very true. It is forward thinking. You know, no phone like this out there, I think, has a fingerprint sensor or anything close to this. You know, this face detection and face unlock, and there's a ton of Cydia tweaks that are out for Apple devices that do stuff like that, but nothing compares to this fingerprint sensor. And there are glitches here and there. Sometimes if my thumb or finger is in a weird position, it's just not picking it up. Sometimes it'll say try again. Even though it's the right finger, it just doesn't work. So Apple does have to fix a few things here and there. Obviously, this is the first time a device, not even just an iPhone, but the first time a device has ever had a fingerprint sensor from Apple. So obviously it's not going to be 100% perfect, but you could see about 90, I'd say 95% of the time my phone unlocks. You know, I'll do a weird position here. I might just not get it. Yep, you can see it says try again. But if I fix my position, you can see it unlocks every time. And the fingerprint sensor also has potential to be on things like the iPod Touch, you know, 6th generation or an updated 5th generation, and even the iPad mini and regular sized iPad. And while this is the 16GB model, AT&T, this iPhone is available on AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, and T-Mobile, and of course unlocked to your carrier of your choice. It starts at $200, not a bad deal, of course. That's what the iPhones have stayed at, the standard price, for a very, very long time. I'm not going to lie, this was worth it. I'm really happy with the Touch ID fingerprint sensor and gold and the slow motion video recording. Those are definitely my top 3 favorite features. I am going to warn you though, guys, like when I upgraded last year from my iPhone 4S to my iPhone 5, I found a very substantial difference in features, the way it feels and looks. If you guys are planning to upgrade from an iPhone 5 to an iPhone 5S, if you're just an average user or just, you know, a regular user, you know, you're not big on tech and stuff like that, I do not recommend it. I think you should stay on your iPhone 5 and wait until Apple introduces something like the iPhone 6 next year, because like I said, this is not a substantial upgrade. You really aren't missing out on anything, maybe just the gold, which is extremely hard to find even almost a month after release, and you know, a few things like dual flash, the fingerprint sensor, slow-mo. You're not missing out like crazy. If I were you and you're on the iPhone 5, if you're on something like the iPhone 4S or earlier, what are you waiting for? Go ahead to the Apple Store, and if you can, because they're even selling out a space gray, you know, if you can, go ahead and grab one. It's definitely well worth it. I really like this device. And as much as I like this iPhone 5S, I do feel that Apple could have packed a little bit more into it this year. Hopefully they'll do that next year with the iPhone 6. Of course, you know, whenever Apple puts out a new device, especially an iPhone, I just have to have it to do my videos on and get to experience it firsthand. So that's it for my iPhone 5S review, guys. All the other iPhone 5S videos where I demonstrate things like Touch ID, you know, my unboxing, everything like that is down in the description. You should go check it out. It's all built into a playlist where this review will be as well. Go ahead, check it out. Speed tests, everything is there. Go have a look. And also, if you haven't entered into my iPhone 5C giveaway either, that'll be the top link of this description. Go ahead and enter now. That ends on October 30th. So what are you waiting for? Go enter. And that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please leave some comments below on your thoughts. Of course, rate, give this video a thumbs up, and click the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.